all grown up listening to Nani Dadi ki परियों की कहानियाँ, haven't we? Yeah? I haven't. Not that Amma, my Dadi, didn't tell us stories. Her stories were not the usual परियों की कहानियाँ. The only pari she had in her story was herself. She loved herself. Now, Dadi wasn't the really storyteller kind. She had her reservations, but we would often poke her. Often after the summer vacation, after first day of school, my mind would be flooded with stories of my classmates' villages. They always somehow got to spend their summers there. Now, kids long for things they cannot have. And I didn't have a Mera Gaon to go and visit. So I would always ask Dadi about how our Gaon was like, and she would sigh and then reply. Dadi always talked in Sindhi, with Hindi letters here and there like cherries on cake. Now, I would have asked my parents about, my Gaon, but they hadn't been there. Amma and Baba were the only ones I knew who knew our Gaon. I would keep pestering Amma with the questions about her life there, and she would sigh and answer them. Like I said, Amma didn't tell a lot of stories, but I loved when she did. There's this one conversation that never leaves me. It was just another summer afternoon, and we, my cousin, Amma and I, were on the Sanduli eating mangoes. When I would pester Amma with a question, Amma, panje bachpan je baare mein budhayo na? Amma, tell us about your childhood. She would start reluctantly and then get lost in her own story. Manja latta ta sabka sonya hoya. I had the best dresses, neat and well ironed. Those long, waka braided hair. I won't brag, but I looked the richest of them all. The girls there, they were all jealous. She would say with a pride and smirk of a 60-year-old. So you were rich back there? I would ask with gleaming eyes. Oh yes, yes we were, she would say proudly. We had all the luxuries, land, gold, jewels. We weren't the richest, no, but we had our days. Amma would then tell me it was 2 years ago before partition in 45 that they came here, India. When she was just a 10-year-old. Back then my Baba was married to Amma's elder sister. Baba's family wasn't allotted a home yet, so they lived with Amma's family. My narcissistic Amma didn't approve. When I would ask and tease Amma about how she liked Baba's family, she would go, Kahar, I hated them so much, living in our house, panje ghar bane na. And eventually, Baba did leave. This time married to Amma after her sister's untimely death. When I would ask Amma about why they had to leave their home, Sindh, Amma would always say, Karno payo. We had to. Rumors, it was 45. Rumors about the partition were all over the country, about the new Muslim state. People were scared. They had to leave. And those that didn't, like Addi, Baba's sister and her husband, they had to pay a price. They did come, but they came in 1947 during the partition. Amma would tell me how much Addi saw. She saw it all. The killings, the rapes, the murders, the blood. She had lost an unborn child herself. I couldn't another word. It all sounded so cruel. But my mind wouldn't stop and I blurted out, don't you miss everything? There was a pause, like Amma was trying to gather her entire life in this one question. And she spoke. When I had clear memories, I didn't have the time to relive them. I had my responsibilities. And now, with immense time in my hand, it is all but a faded dream. A dream where I was born in a different land and would die in a different one. Times, ages, and miles apart. I never questioned further. Amma longed her Gaon more than the kid in me ever could. Thank you.